or anyone else to this, and like Mike said, his calendar was blocked for 3 weeks. Is it against Airbnb policy to create another listing, to duplicate his listing and have that available? Yes.
That would have definitely been against what. So typically, did he show up, Mike?
No, he canceled it a couple of weeks before the actual reservation is set.
And when he didn't show up, did you initiate contact with Airbnb to tell them that he didn't show up?
Well, the show up date still hasn't came yet. So he booked this in January, but the dates were for March, beginning of March. But then he canceled like 4 days ago. So he has my address. He has all this stuff.
Yeah.
Lady, man.
Okay. Yeah.
And Airbnb like, sorry, we can't do anything. Yeah. The bank beat us.
Okay, so Angela, in this situation, the dates haven't come yet. And that's actually the reason for the cancellation policy, is to be the protection, and which I find very, very strange that there's something. He said something to the bank. That's all I know. To my knowledge, no, this has not happened. Not like this. And I can't think of a defense around it.
I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to protect the business from this type of thing happening.
There would be if it was a direct booking. I don't know how to do it with Airbnb in the middle is the problem. That's what I'm saying. Because with a direct booking, I'm going to have his signature. I'm going to have a copy of his driver's license. I'm going to have a copy of his credit card and stuff. But if it's not that, I have no idea. That's the problem. The problem is I don't have the weapons when Airbnb is in the middle.
They don't have them either.
They don't have them either. Right. Exactly. So it's like, I can't. And so that's why I'm like, I think that's what happened.
He said something.
Found a way. Yeah, he found a way to get his money back, and that's just what it is.
So this is another tool for when you got the direct bookings to use the Wishbox for it, to have all this.
This was part of the reason that Wishbox was attractive. Yes, it's because it's not that we couldn't have manually designed a system to do these things. It's that, as you saw, I can click into a particular reservation, find the information, and it's already attached there, which is way more convenient than many of the other experiments I tried. So far, this is the best version of that idea and execution so far. That's where it is. That's why I do the Tuesday thing, so that you guys can see it's a constantly evolving situation, because you're always wanting to make your business more efficient. When you get efficient, you can scale. And then you focus on redundancy so you don't break, because efficient things are often brittle. They break. Redundant things are they're not efficient, but they're sturdy, they're resilient. So it's a combination of doing both of those things. That's why I chuckle sometimes when people think, oh, I did that already. I'm good. Okay. Because what ends up happening is that you just start to get left behind, because the industry keeps moving forward. And if you weren't here to receive whatever the updates were, the 1 week, no big deal. 2 weeks, no big deal. But by the time you get to 2 months, there's this shift. It doesn't take long, because things change. So, because it's taken us 2-3 months to even get this far with Wishbox. But once you get that far with Wishbox, it now enables other things. And then you like the upsell feature, that's something I'm going to be looking at. Because remember what I said about frequency and margin. Upsell is all around margin. So being able to more easily upsell things is going to make a difference. Inside the Next Step group, I tend to take a little bit more risk. So some of them are already beginning that upsell process, and we're experimenting, because we're gonna crack the code to make sure that not only do you get the reservation, but remember, I got to sell a car too, right? I got, or in some cases, flowers or dinner or an experience skiing, I'm told. So, all these things, it's very possible.